All right, let's watch this one now. I accidentally ruined her career by Rev. Rev says Dezu.
Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So in this video, we'll be once again talking about the AI related discourse in the VTubing scene. And as you can see from tweets like this, AI use is a political statement. It's very clear this is not about protecting the quality of arts or defending artists in any sort of tangible way. It's a lot more about bullying people and virtue signaling, and doing so oftentimes very hypocritically. Now, I talked about this weeks ago, okay? It says today's news, but this has been news for weeks, where there is this ongoing debate about the ethical
is it still news? No, it's not. It's not in my news anymore.
Use of AI, where it seems like there's two camps, right? There's a camp that doesn't really care about this usage, and the other camp thinks it's the worst thing you could ever do, no matter what the consequences, to the point where you see narcissists
I'm going to do
like
it
this,
even more now.
speaking on behalf of the VTuber community, which I've said many times before, there's no such thing as the VTuber community. Anybody who thinks
all of us have decided it. Honey, the VTuber community has a whole ass Senate. All of us have decided this.
thinks this is real is missing the point entirely.
Wait. They're not even a VTuber yet. This is actually so crazy. This is so crazy. Bro, I've been here forever. Wait, I've been here forever. What the fuck is this?
But they're speaking on behalf, getting 2 likes on 5,000 views, saying the whole community has rejected AI usage. Now, here's where things get interesting, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
So, not only a successful VTuber, but an artist herself, Squchan, has spoken up on the situation, actually reacting to one of my videos, going over this entire discourse. And as you can see, she woke up to a bunch of notifications and a lot of attention regarding this subject. Now, here's the background regarding my video and her reaction as well.
Who the fuck
really
is that?
With Leaflit. Leaflit provided a free-to-use AI asset to help bridge the divide between PNG tubing and live 2D VTubing, giving people an opportunity for free resources to actually get their career off the ground and going. Now, of course, a lot of the loud usual suspects on Twitter were very upset about this, including a lot of artists and VTuber riggers.
Dude, Rev got so much value out of that screenshot.
And something that should be condemned across the board. Ironically enough, some of the artists even adjusting their prices, reducing their prices to react to.
Dude, that was the best thing ever, by the way, is like them like reducing their prices to only, when I was like, yes.
this situation while condemning it. But anyways, you can see how far.
I mean, oh no. Oh no. Don't do that. Don't reduce the price. Oh no.
Some of these people have
It hurts me so much when you do that. Please don't do that.
Gone. Some people even going to the point of saying that using AI in the VTubing.
How will I grift and make money off of my free program if you lower your prices?
Scene
how will I do
that
it?
Is literally ruining society as a whole and putting us back into the 1970s.
Oh no,
ladies and gentlemen. But also as a part of that related.
Oh my god, he posted it. Dude, the funny thing is, is like just the sheer amount of people that have deleted their posts. I showed this earlier on stream. Like, let's like look at it real quick. So if you go over here and you look at Leaflit, you can see that a bunch of people have nuked their posts. Like, there's one there, there's one here. There's a couple that are like not on retweets. There's another one. There's another one. Like, they just keep, there's another one. I'm like the Mossad of fucking X, man. It's actually hilarious.
Discourse, Leaflit would bring up the Neurosama connection and basically ask a lot of these VTubers, how do you feel about Neurosama? And as you can see from this meme and this little
Chacha's
screenshot
not mad
right
at you.
here.
No, I don't think so. I don't think Chacha's mad at me. I mean, unless she got mad at my video. I don't know though. I'm not mad at Chacha.
Some of the reactions to that question got them suspended because they were that unhinged and aggressive. But anyways, let's go to Squchan here. She is someone who's not only a successful VTuber, but also a successful artist as well. And in this clip, shared by another user that would go viral, she would share her thoughts.
Like, I'll be honest, I personally wouldn't use this. But do you think it's fair?
Look at this VT reception. Me, Rev, Squu, me. It's like a fucking Russian doll.
But when you're trying to start out as a streamer, you have to pay over $10,000 just to have a chance at having the model.
9,000?
Or sure, you can buy it for like, you can buy a pre-made one, but that's a pre-made one. Everyone and their mother using it. You want to have a chance to be unique. You don't want to be fucking, I don't know, Suika Avatar 9,999, right? You want to be your own person. But the thing is that just the art, mind you, from a mid artist, not like a good one, is going to be at least 1,000, if not 2,000. And then you have to get that rigged. A good rigger who is not going to give you like a HoloLive rhombus is going to be at least 2,000 as well. At least. Listen, Filian is an amazing streamer, but look at her. Even she got trouble. She wanted to get her Nandroid and she couldn't. Because the artist who made that pre-made avatar didn't agree.
Yeah,
so it's not...
yeah, you know what's funny is a lot of people are using the argument that, oh, you know, the same dude, this is what I mean. They don't make any sense. Like, their logic doesn't make any sense because they're like, don't use one of the don't make your own avatar using AI because you won't be able to copyright it, which isn't true, by the way. But you can copyright the concept of the character. You just can't copyright the specific art created by AI. The design, which like you wrote, you can. You just can't do that very specific piece of art. And anyway, so the point that here is that they'll tell you that you can't do that. And at the same time, they'll say, go use a customizable model in which then they can deny you any commercial capability if the artist feels like. So it's like, wait, what? Like, you're advocating for a solution that doesn't even solve the thing that you're saying. In fact, it's worse.
Not good for her either. Why do you think she probably has to do this whole like rebranding or whatever? If she's coming back, it's going to be probably with a brand new avatar that can be finally her own.
So those are her thoughts, and I agree with the caption providing the related clip saying, finally an artist with a rational take on AI art in VTubing, where she is essentially saying it's not that big of a deal. Even as an artist, it's not that big of a deal. She is not wholeheartedly supporting AI. She's not trying to replace artists. All she's saying is it's not that big of a deal. Okay, it's not worth all of this.
Dude, it's even crazier now, bro. Leaflit, Rev, Squu, Rev, Leaflit. Dude, it's literally, look at this. It's actually perfectly symmetrical. It's like peak symmetry, right? With like Squu in the middle and it like, yeah, it's deeper.
Insanely toxic discourse. It's really not that big of a deal, but of course, in reaction to all this, people used her as the latest lightning rod to virtue signal, including artists like this saying, you should get to use AI for the chance to be successful, ... recommending people to use AI that's A, ruining the environment, B, ruining their chances at being taken.
if anyone says this, that AI is ruining the environment, I like immediately don't take them seriously. Because you can't be a serious person like saying this, basically. Like you're just like this is like this is the number one number one symptom of AIDS, basically. AI derangement syndrome, AIDS, is if they say that it's ruining the environment, you already know that they're a fucking quango.
Seriously, when you use a pre-made model, you know the
Like
license.
the other arguments are a little bit better. The they took our jobs is actually a better argument than ruining the environment. I mean, it's still inconsistent because they're not going to be. So there's a couple people that I've seen that are anti-AI, and they've had pretty good arguments. Like there's people that are just like, you know what? I just hate all automation. I hate all the clankers and the machines. I'm gonna live like the Amish. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? You make sense. Fair enough. Kind of weird that you're using the internet, that you even know about this, but you know what? Fair enough. It's a fair argument, right? The problem is that they're not consistent. They're either using some bullshit argument that they don't even understand, or they're not even consistent in the first place. So that's my problem with these AI people. It's not that they dislike AI. I think it's totally fine for you to say that you hate all automation, you think automation is bad, and then we can have a discussion as to like whether or not it's better for humanity or not. That's not the argument. The arguments that they're making are purely self-serving, and everybody knows it. Anybody that can see and understand what they're saying, it's completely self-serving, has nothing to do with any of this. Again, same people who don't care about they don't care about factories, they don't care about automation in factories, they don't care about you know, people in coal mines losing their jobs, they don't care about any of this.
When you use AI, you can't even copyright it. Now you look at the individuals providing these sorts of takes, and eventually it becomes very clear that they're highly upset about this sort of discourse, where it really boils down to it's not that big of a deal. And people would ask and get blocked saying, how much was your model? And of course...
Do you see what I mean, though? By the way, these guys are huge pussies. They always delete their posts because they can't stand by them. They post shit that they can't stand by, and they can't explain it away, so they just delete it so that they don't have to deal with it. Because they're too fucking pussy to actually stand up for what they believe in. Because they don't know what they believe in.
As you can see, $1,600. Really? That's crazy. Can you imagine an aspiring VTuber not wanting to spend basically a month's rent anywhere these days and just getting their model for free? Oh, but wait a second.
Oh my god, commercial content 50% and merchandising increase.
You're gonna get condemned by the VTuber scene. You know what? Speaking
Wait,
on
merchandising? 2D model, art, or rig? Oh wait, you have to pay it twice. This is only if you want the model or the rig. Jeez.
But me, not any VTuber community or anything like that. I think getting...
So that means like your total model, right, is like if you actually want to own it and monetize it, right, you're looking at what? Actually, I think what, 6,400 total?
Off the ground running and getting a free start in the related scene, if you're really that invested, if you want to get going, is a great thing. Don't listen to all these wackadoos on social media.
Yeah, it is, right? Because 1,604 and then plus 50% plus 50%, right? So it's 32, and then times 2 because you need the art and the rig.
Especially artists who have a stake in this game, okay? They're mad that they have competition that's being provided for free.
Can we talk about how ridiculous commercial use licenses are for shit? So it's like, I pay you to make a thing for me, but then I can't do what I want with it. Like, you still own the rights to it? Like, that's, what is this? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, so basically the commercial rights is I want more money from you because you're making money from it. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Here's another example quoting the related clip saying,
by the way, when people will say, well, Leaflit, what would you do about it? Yeah, that's why we're open game licensing our games, that people can make money off of it for free. We don't give a shit.
Model is unique as F, in under $3,000.
I'm gonna do the opposite of what these guys are doing, and I'm gonna keep winning. It's gonna be that easy.
You don't need to pay over $10,000 to have a unique model. I know several affordable artists and riggers. I know an artist that is very talented and separates.
Not only that, I'm gonna give people tools so that they can make money off of our game
Excellently.
I'm gonna make
and
it
she's
easy to
cheap,
do
like
it.
under 1K. She also does wonderful, affordable rigs. There's zero reason to rely on generative AI.
Yo, Sleazy, P. Martini, thank you so much for the raid, by the way. Thank you. Over on Rumble, thank you, man. I thank you, Norik, as well for thank you so much. Oh, it's a redeem. Have you watched a cooking video from Squchan? I have not. Maybe I should. Thank you for the 200 as well. Hey, Lou, sorry for the earlier crash out over my Oshis picking sides over AI. I saw your video reacting to Cha-Cha, and by your logic, I definitely agree with. Many VTubers seem to have taken the ball from Cha-Cha's video and ran. Yeah, I mean, the thing is I'm willing to discuss my logic with anybody because I don't really say things unless I'm prepared to defend them generally. And if I'm wrong, then I just tell you that I'm wrong. Basically, I was like, oh, okay, I didn't think about that. It's that easy, really. Like, you just logic out, like, what you think. You explain what you think. You explain why you think what you think. And then if somebody changes your mind, you just say, like, okay, well, I didn't even think about that. Good point. That kind of adds up. That evidence with that, it adds up, and, like, I can see how the externalities of my argument are not really good. So, you know what? Fair enough. That's a good argument, right? I do it all the time. Like, I'm not really worried about it, right? This is why I don't delete stuff. Because I don't really care. Like, I only post stuff that I kind of believe in, or it's a joke, right? In which case, like, I'll just say, yeah, it was just a fucking joke, obviously, right? Like, for instance, when people are like, oh, you're like a Nazi, you're like a Nazi leaflet or something, and I'm just like, yeah, hail, right? And then they're like, did you guys see? Leaflet said she's actually a Nazi. I'd be like, it was a joke. It was a joke because you guys always call me Nazis, right? So it's like, I'm not really worried about it because all of what I'm saying comes from an actual line of logic. I can explain it. I can explain everything. Like, if you think I'm wrong, then explain to me why I'm wrong. I'll explain to you why I'm not wrong.
I mean, hell, I'm giving out a free model that comes with everything you need to start VTubing just
Do
because
you mean legalize full auto? Yeah. Why not?
want to give someone that foot in the door.
To be honest, like, the people that are worried about, well, if you have full auto, you can, like... If you have full auto, you can, like, shoot more people with it or whatever, and it's gonna cause, like, the externalities of, people... Full auto is gonna make a lot of people miss more. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna miss a lot more, waste a lot more bullets, and have to reload.
If you need to find an affordable artist and rigger, DM me, please. I can hook you up with a list or find you something within your budget so long.
And that's true. Well, Haku Mikey says bad guys already have full auto, yeah, because it's not hard to convert it.
As the budget is reasonable, just for the love of the gods. Don't rely on generative AI. Now, of course, again, you can see someone who is, once again, with a stake in this game, who is trying to literally make a living selling this related stuff, being threatened by a free option that serves as an alternative, and of course, they speak on behalf of the VTuber community. That's right, they speak on behalf of everyone, including Squchan. They didn't get the memo, I guess. This person speaks on behalf of all VTubers, artists, and anything related to that. But what's really funny is the dichotomy of the price this person is offering, then other individuals saying something that really contradicts them, saying not only is this incorrect but stupid, looking into HQ rig right now, and it's $850 US. High quality art is $600 US, at least 2K for each, is misinformation. Maybe Skew is paying 2K each, but most people aren't. Fear-mongering and making stuff up to support your beliefs is weird. Yeah, I'm sure these people are definitely the most appropriate source to lecture people about fear mongering, where using AI or free assets might get you blacklisted from artists or related communities or scenes. But of course, they add on saying VTubing is a luxury. Art is a luxury. You don't.
How does this keep happening? Chat, how does this keep happening? Wait, where's my GIF? I had the GIF of it. I can't find it. Where did I put it? I feel like a lot of my GIFs get freaking sinkholed right here. Fucking every time, man. Every time, man.
Don't actually need to be a VTuber. That is really amazing stuff right there. Well, I guess if it's a luxury, no one should ever have to do it, right? And if there's a cheaper alternative, nah, you can't use that. Instead, you need to go to these.
Yo, Dompy Bongwater, thank you so much for the 500 kicks. Here's a secret. Grok 4.5 in build with Blender MCP can rig a 3 or 2. I heard about this. I heard that you can actually use there's a program too that automatically does animations for you now. Oh my goodness. Did you guys hear about this? Dawn, we need to get that. We need to release that. That is gonna make people really freak out. Maybe we should do that. We should do it. Guys, should we do this? Should we AI this shit? Dude, can you imagine like the rage? Like right after we released this and they were like, oh yeah, well, you know, it's not even rigged. Imagine if we released a rigged one. Oh my God. Can you imagine how fucking pissed they would be? Dawn? We could, oh my goodness, dude. It would be nuclear. It would be nuclear. Yeah, so there's there's a new technology. I know what Dawn's talking about. So basically you can make AI 3D models using different AIs, and then there are other programs that like literally just came out, by the way, in like the last 2 weeks. There was another one that came out that you can completely fully animate stuff using so you can take that 3D model that you make and then completely rig it. But the thing is we have to figure out how to do like the face rigging that like hooks up to like VC face or something like that. Yeah, but we can do it. We can actually do this. I don't know if I have time for it though, guys. I'm already so fucking slammed. You got that done, Don? Dude, you have to show it to me, Don. Like, we'll have to take a look at it, but you know what? Maybe we'll ask that one dude. He would shit. We should ask that dude that's working on the other project. The mouth one. We should ask him. I bet you he would do it. Yeah, Jag the hero. We should ask Jag. Leaf is taking a wrecking ball to the industry, dude. Oh my God, people would be so angry. We need Don, Leaf, and Malcolm to get together for his stream. You're making progress, bring us into the future. Yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about after this video.
Artists and get ripped off, because in many cases, that is the main concern. It's not just getting blacklisted because of your wrong think, but a lot of these artists are overcharging. And of course, what this person is saying about what is affordable directly contradicts the other user we just looked at 2 seconds ago giving their price. So it's like these people in this anti-AI camp can't even agree on what is a reasonable price in the first place. But I think this person right here is missing the point entirely. If they watched Squ's video in the first place,
they antagonized the wrong
they would
slime.
understand it's not.
No, guys, you don't understand, okay? Let me explain something and be very clear about this. They didn't antagonize me. They antagonized an entire group of creators, and I'm just the avatar of that, basically. So like me doing this isn't on my behalf, just on my behalf. Ask every Sky Bros, ask all of them, ask any AI, any person that uses AI.
Who the
I'm
fuck
basically
is Leaflit?
all of them. Basically, this is me. I'm like the reckoning from the AI community that these people, dude, I'm telling you, these people are so fucking annoying. Like, we're just trying to do our own thing. Like, none of us are like going into their shit and saying like, why don't you go pick up a keyboard? Go pick up a keyboard. Slap. No, we don't do this to them. They do this to us constantly. Ask Dawn. I bet you Dawn gets it every time. I bet you Keen gets it every time. I bet you Skybrows gets it every time. And yeah. We're just this is just that, basically. I am basically the I'm just the avatar of all of that, basically.
Not really that deep. All she's really saying in the full context is that she doesn't care. It's not that big of a deal if people use
And again,
AI.
none of us, guys, ask any of them, anyone I know, none of them actually hate artists. They don't hate all artists. They just hate the artists that are just completely what's the word? We hate the artists that are constantly yelling at us, constantly bitching at us, and just being absolute fucking assholes. Those are the ones that we don't like.
Guy.
It's just like people
Insufferable.
are DMing me. Sku, did you see it? Did you see it? Are you okay? Sku, what is that? Oh my god.
When is the
Sku.
Phoenix debate? Dude, Phoenix is on our side now. It's over. Phoenix is on our side now. Do you want to know a really good argument, by the way, for AI? If you're still on the fence about it, let me give you a good argument for AI. AI is how we free ourselves from the industry that has controlled things for so long. Right? The gatekeeping industry that gates all of culture and all of artistic endeavor. They no longer have power because we have AI. The individual person now has power, and the individual person can rise up against them and make content that they want to see because they're not giving it to us. Right? So the more people have access to this, the less they're able to do. Like, Hollywood is less powerful because AI exists. Because the individual exists, the individual creative and with like powered by AI exists, that they don't no longer need these big companies in order to make anything. Thank you, Hideki, by the way. Thank you so much for the bits. Leaflit in Trump's voice. They're not after me, they're after you. I'm just standing in the way. Yes, basically. I'm dude. The best way to think of it, right, is how do I explain it? I'll think about it.
Sku, what the fuck? Sku, is this true? Are you actually Satan? Did you sell your soul to Sam Altman? I'm like, huh? I want to remind all of you that all what I was trying to say, maybe I wasn't straightforward enough, is that I don't give a fuck about what you do. You know, you wanna use the avatar creation program, go nuts. You don't wanna use it, go nuts. I am not your mother. Why do you care about what I think? I'm not going to.
By the way, this exact sentiment is how all the AI people feel, by the way. If you want to use AI, cool. If you don't want to use AI, cool. If you think that AI, if you think that AI is not good enough right now, up to you, whatever, right? That's not the problem. The problem is they actively try to sabotage you for using it. Do you see the difference here? We don't actually disagree. Like, and I'm, honestly, I think I speak more for the Sky Bros and the AI community more than these people speak for VTubers, because I know them. I know almost everyone in the community. At least I know of them, and I know of the general community sentiment. Anyway, basically, almost none of these people, I don't know any, really. I can't even name one. Maybe there's one, but I don't know any that actually straight up hate artists, basically. Like, that straight up hates artists, tries to go out there and harass them. It's just, okay, fair enough. You don't like AI, fine. Right? that the problem is that they go after you, they blacklist you. People constantly yell at you in the comments. Like it's annoying. It's basically annoying. They're incredibly annoying. That's the problem. That's why we're just like, okay, well, you know what, you guys. It's kind of like the what's his name? It's like the Jake Monroe, where basically like they villainize us. They talk mad shit about us constantly, and it's like, what do you expect us to just be like, yes, 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 sir, you're right, sir. No, fuck you guys. You guys are the worst. Like,
Start like,
that's it. It's that
you're
easy.
stupid. You're stupid. I'm gonna cancel you. I'm gonna block you.
Exactly. Exactly. That's
I
it.
don't care. I'm not your mother. I'm not your father. You can decide for yourself what you want. You know? You're not. Shut up and participate in mingling right now. I don't wanna. I don't care. I really don't care. There are a bunch.
No, and by the way, when I talk about blacklisting, like, dude, they're actually trying to blacklist me from like conventions and stuff. Like, for real. Like, actually, they've been trying. I know they've been trying. I know they've been trying because I've had conversations with people about it. Be right back, 1 second. I had to turn on the fan. It was getting kind of hot. But yeah, they've been trying. They've been trying to gatekeep me out of stuff, but I threatened them back.
A bunch of people who use like AI. I don't even use AI, motherfucker.
Are we allowed to name drop?
Even my backgrounds are pre-made.
It's not really my name drop to make. If they were doing it publicly, then I would name drop them. But like this is privileged information, so I can't really like just say it. Machinist M, thank you so much for the kicks. Thank you. But tell you what though, if I do get blacklisted, then I will tell everybody. If I actually do get blacklisted, then I'll drop I'll drop all the names. I'll drop the docs. I don't care.
Grounds from region. I made my avatar the live 2D. I got myself a rigger. This is made by a thing too. Don't hate it. I'm not even using
High
it.
space keto.
Don't care. 1 quadrillion cubic kilometers
That's
of
cool.
water.
I don't and never would use
You
AI.
also have Notch, an AI hater that's now gonna use AI. Wait, really? Is that true? Is that true? Because I did see Notch was like really mad about AI. He's using it now? Wait, what did he say? Check Notch's Twitter? We just keep fucking winning. We just keep winning. Do you know how this feels, chat? Dude, this... I can never get tired of this, man. It's just unreal. We just keep winning. Oh, this peak. This is fucking peak, dude. Yes.
But if someone getting into tubing wants to try it before spending on a real model, why not? Twitter, OMG, you're evil. How dare you
I know. Like, I don't know. Like, I know that it's like, I don't get one thing, right?
Oh,
like,
that
there is
was
this
good.
is often a thing that, oh, if I see you use AI, I'm gonna block you, not associate with you, and whatever. That's too much effort.
Sorry, have you seen Quarter Digital's anime Rock Paper Scissors? It was made 3 years ago using combination motion AI and motion capture and Gen AI. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. Yeah, I've never seen that. But did you guys see that apparently Japan, like the actual government of Japan, released an AI for anime? Dude, so this is so peak, man. I just can't, bro. Like, this is incredible. You want to know what's funny though? Do you want to know who this hurts the most? To be honest, wait, am I right about the story? Hold on, wait. People are very surprised by this. I think it's real. It was Japan, wasn't it? Am I wrong? Chad, it was Japan, right? Yeah, it was. Okay, yeah.
Bro, this is too much effort. Sometimes I reuse the same sock for a single week. I don't care.
Now, of course, if any of these VTubers want to look into the full context of what she's saying, it's a very
Thank you,
simple
Shakalaka.
point.
Thank you.
But they're literally...
I shit all over his tweet he sent saying to reject AI when it had 20 comments. No way he didn't read my comments. So he's going to try now. Would be funny if I made him change my mind. Dude, maybe you did, Shakalaka. Maybe you did. Drew and Victus, thank you so much for the 4,000. Holy fuck, dude. Thank you so much. Good night, Leaf. Have a great rest. Sus as fuck numbered stream. Love for my profound statement of the night. True victory consists of having your haters realize they are wrong to oppose you in the first place. Feels good. Dude, it feels so good. Oh my god, it feels so good.
flooding her inbox, saying she's evil, asking if she's this awful, terrible person because of her take, where she basically said using AI is not that big of a deal, and a lot of people who are established artists and are secure about their work will not be threatened by this sort of trend that is happening. But of course, people couldn't stop their virtue signaling. A lot of it has to do with pricing, where users like this say, I know many VTubers who were upset with the price tag attached to VTubing were sad they might not ever get the chance to make it in the scene. You want to know what they did? They learned art and rigging. They drew and / or rigged their own model and started streaming.
The funny thing is you want to know what we think of this generally, AI people? Good for them. Good for you. Right? Like, we don't care. We don't care. It's like, oh, you want to do that? You want to go learn how to art and rig and like make your own? Yeah, sure, fair enough, fine. Go ahead, have fun. We don't want to do it.
Which not only is defeated by the commentary and full context provided by her, but here's a good counterpoint. In quotes, this is really what they're saying. You are too poor to afford this hobby.
Trigger point on point.
While working a job. Just spend hundreds of hours learning to draw and hundreds of hours learning rigging software. Stupid. Yes. You know what? If there is an alternative provided to these aspiring...
What do you mean you don't live with your... What do you mean you don't live with your rich parents and you could take a lot of time off to learn to develop these skills? What do you mean?
VTubers for free?
What?
I think you're
Thank you so much for the tier 3. Thank you.
If you think people should not be allowed to take that option. But of course, it reflects the overall sentiment of these virtue signalers.
Oh my god, are you telling me that you got a hamburger and you didn't make the fucking cow yourself and the wheat yourself? Oh my god.
Where you have people like this saying being a VTuber is more accessible than ever. There is no excuse for using AI. And this other user
bought one of those filthy those filthy clanker processed hamburgers? How dare you?
There's so many affordable options and free to use stuff now.
How dare you?
It's insane to even resort to AI for things. And the original poster says exactly. Interesting. There's so many affordable options.
How dare you?
But not that
honestly, guys, hot take. Some microwave hamburgers are actually not bad. Hot take. The White Castle frozen hamburgers taste exactly like regular White Castle. Source, I've tried both of them, and they taste exactly the same.
Nope. Don't use that one. Don't use the actual...
It's because White Castles are steamed. Like, when they actually cook them in the restaurant, they're steamed. And then when you microwave Hot Castle frozen, they steam in the bag, so it's like basically the same.
Affordable option being provided by people like Leaflit. That one is morally condemnable. You can't use that one. Just use the one approved by the people in the scene already. And here's another example of a user crashing out saying, bro, what? Where is she getting these numbers? There's plenty of good artists out there that charge way less than that. You just have to dig a bit before clicking on the first result. And how can you use the argument of not using pre-made models because you won't stand out or be unique when the alternative you use is AI? All AI designs look super generic and uninspired. You won't stand out at all.
Yeah, because, you know, the entire concept of like Genshinification like didn't exist before AI, right, guys? And anime same facing never existed actually before now. Yeah. It's a completely AI created thing.
And when people say, quiet, and pick up your little stylus Quango.
Dude, every time someone says Quango, dude, it just like warms my heart, man, every time.
This person responds saying, "Do you have a better made-up slur? That one is lame AF." Which, of course, Quango is a popular term used by Leaflit, and it's almost like these people want to be called slurs, which is a bit weird. Not sure why they want that, but here is a very good way to...
What would you prefer that if I said rigor? Tycho, thank you so much for the bids. Thank you. Truth be told, I was so unbelievably angry at the anti-AI crowd after your reaction to Cha-Cha. I felt gypped by the whole discourse and their comments. Yeah. I've been realizing recently that people are retarded.
And this video, a nice little kind of cherry on top of the situation, nice way to wrap it up. This VTuber saying, "I'm starting to think there's a lot of real crabs in a bucket mentality going on with a lot of the anti-AI crowd. I've been saying it all along, the good and talented artists have nothing to worry about. They still get commissions because..."
Yeah, you like how they say things like there's going to be too many VTubers. That's my favorite one when they say that. There's going to be too many VTubers now. Think of the competition. Oh, no.
know how to run a business, and their work is leagues above what AI can offer. The loudest ban it, it's theft, artists are dying rhetoric often comes from people whose portfolios show exactly why they're worried. The ones freaking out the most seem to be those who stopped growing, or the ones ripping off / ghosting clients, and they're mad they can't get away with it anymore. Now I'll add on to that and give a little precursor to the next video, something I'm going to upload tomorrow, where these artists are showing exactly the concerns that are being raised here, where people are being blacklisted or having their commissions denied by artists who are not only overcharging in situations, but rejecting potential clients for their wrongthink or having AI-related references for what they want commissioned from these artists. And it really is a crabs in a bucket mentality. And you know what? This is crazy. You know what? AI in the VTubing scene, no matter what content it can produce, it will never provide more content than what these anti-AI people in the scene are providing for users like myself. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like, consider subscribing and turning on notifications for daily uploads, as well as multiple streams every week live here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Rev. That's a really good video. All right, guys. The saga continues. Dude, I can't believe I was the flashpoint for all of this. It's actually so funny to me. How did this happen? How did this happen, chat? Oh, so what I was gonna show you guys. Okay, look. So, sorry. Right here.
Actually, super impressed with the Komodo
So you can make
and video.
You can make these animations now, right? And you can make models as well. So you have the animation system already. Like you can make animations, and then another AI makes right here.
This
So can make all of the models and stuff like that. So you can now make 3D models with AI, and then you can rig it using AI. So all you would need is to rig the face via AI, and then after that, set it up so it imports in the proper format that it would work in like these programs. It's definitely doable. Yeah, 3D is, for some reason, like just rigging like 3D stuff, there's a lot more info on it because Live 2D is kind of very niche. And not only that, not only is Live 2D niche, it's I don't know if you knew this, but riggers don't share information with each other. Do you guys know about this? So like the 3D community does a lot, like they kind of share like techniques and stuff like that. Live 2D people, they don't. They like to keep all of their stuff secret so that nobody else can do their stuff. So Yeah, but you can see you can totally make like different styles, the anime styles like this, and then we just do that. I mean, eventually we'll have it. We just need to decode it, basically. Eventually there'll be enough information, enough people that don't care, that they'll have more information on rigging. I mean, we're already almost there for rigging, but you can see using this suite, you can make a bunch of these 3D models, which you can then import into this thing to actually make the actual rigs. So it's definitely possible. It's definitely something we could do. I just don't know if I have the bandwidth to do it right now. But it would be, dude, actually, maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it because just because it would be like dropping a nuke. It would be like freaking the Hiroshima of AI. It would be the Hiroshima of VTuber art if I did this. You got it covered? Wait, you got it covered, Don? Don, you fucking legend, bro. You fucking legend, Don. Thank you for the kicks, by the way. Don, let me know, dude. I want to test it. Give it to me. I want to test it later. Whenever you do it, man. Dude. This is gonna blow up stuff so hard. Can you call the program Enola Gay?